Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're anything like me and you're fascinated by the golf swing, I'm going to take a look at some of the YouTube golfers' golf swings today, and let's see what we like and don't like about them. This should be a bit of crack. Let's get into it. On my journey coming down from a high handicap down to single figures and onwards into breaking par, I was taking inspiration from YouTube golfers like most of us nowadays. It's where I saw most of my golf, it's where I was watching most of my golf. I'm going to take a look at some of my favorite creators, possibly yours. First one up here is Rick Shiels. Now, Rick Shiels, as we all know, is the biggest golf content creator on the internet, but there's one thing that I absolutely admire about Rick. He's a PGA professional, but he went through a really bad phase of playing golf, put up some horrendous scores. And if you know anything about pro golf, and especially PGA Pro, you can go on to like a Blue Golf. Some of them, if they're not playing well, they won't hand in their card. Rick, like, I take my hat off to him. He was putting that content out for millions of people. To open himself up for that, I think it just made his channel stronger. But why I bring that up is it led him to actually changing his golf swing. So the latest videos of him, James Robinson, who's a fantastic golfer, Turkey playing golf and stuff like that. That's the clip that I have here, and wow, he has changed his swing. He's slowed it down. He's playing much better golf. It's inspiration for me to be honest, and it's inspiration for me to be constantly working on it. Like, if he upwards nearly 3 million subs at the moment, he's still trying to get better at golf. It's a game we're all trying to master, and I really admire it. But I love the way he's after slowing his backswing down. If you watch it, he's after slowing his backswing down so much, and then he's able to get through the ball much better. Next up, possibly one of my favorite creators online, Garrett Clark from GM Golf. If you haven't, of course you've seen him. You're more likely to see him than you would me. Garrett, if Garrett does end up watching this, I actually used his swing as a feel, because if you look at his swing really clearly or slowly, like I'm going frame by frame here, you can physically see the weight shift and the squat move that he does. And I bet you the guy hits the ball a mile, because it's just it looks so powerful, the move. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, he just rips it. He absolutely rips it. He's captured some amazing content. When I'm really trying to rip the ball, that I literally think of that golf swing in my head. That's the golf swing I think of when I get that squat move going. And it actually works. If you just look at his swing, it's amazing how we all swing it differently. It really is, like, but that's such a powerful move. He's using his bigger muscles to hit that ball an absolute mile. And yeah, good work. Up next, Iona Stephen. Iona Stephen, like, she has quickly become a household favorite. Me and my wife sit down and watch her. If you're looking to gain some knowledge on course management, on golf in general, she is amazing to watch. She's been on Rick's channel, been on a couple of channels, but fantastic golfer, absolutely fantastic golfer. And she doesn't hold anything back. And from her swing, you can see that. She doesn't hold anything back when she's hitting that golf ball. Like, just the commitment she has in it, like turning the hips, getting through, flying through. Really good golf swing. You can tell she's worked on this golf swing a lot with that effortlessness. It looks effortless, but she's obviously putting a lot of effort into it. Just ripping through. You can she's using that torso, the hips, to actually hit the ball, and I absolutely love that. It's so simplistic. She makes it look simple. Really good golfer, really good putter at the golf ball, and her channel is absolutely fantastic. We watch it all the time, me and my wife, and yeah, it's great to see women like her coming through on YouTube and creating such good content. Good job. Okay, next one up here is Ryan Gribben. Now, Ryan's been on a few videos of me. He is an absolute baller, probably one of the best golfers I've ever witnessed in real life. But why I love his swing. Probably one of the most unique swings. Honestly, one of the best golfers I've like, if I was matching him up online, it would have to be with someone like a James Robinson or something, somebody at that level. That's how good this guy is. Like, ridiculously good. Until you see it in real life, you know, powerful move. But what I love about Ryan's swing, look, top of the backswing here, and his hands aren't really high in the air. It goes against every modern teaching of the game, but my goodness, his consistency, his speed, everything, club face control is just on a different level completely. I've never witnessed a golfer as good as this guy is in real life. Never. Just consistently shooting good numbers all the time. He defies everything in the modern game's teaching, and that's when I think of golf lessons and stuff like that, and coaches are trying to get you into positions, and yeah, that they're trying to help you. Yeah, I get that. But when you see Ryan and he has the ball back and he takes the arms as high as his shoulders, and that's it. And the results, he could be six under. He's winning pro tournaments. He's doing all these things on a continuous basis. Winning the gross at the Heritage pretty much all the time. It's very hard to deny his skill set. It really is. It's nuts. It's so good. Like, you can flight the ball like I've never seen anybody able to do. It is different level altogether. Really is. If you haven't watched any of the Ryan Gribben videos, yeah, just take a look, especially that one there. It's Mount Juliet. What the guy does there is, yeah, all on his own. Okay, next up, Micah Morris. I really like Micah Morris. Very honest guy, wears his heart in his sleeve. But he's looking at his swing here, he's kind of like Ryan. Hands don't go up mad high, but my goodness, he seems to hit the ball absolute mile. He has speed just to waste, it seems. Unbelievable stuff. But there's something like watching this, like there is something to be said for a nice tight compact swing. Like, no joke. If you have a nice tight compact swing, they seem to be all very powerful swings when they're nice and tight and compact. Like, yeah, I really like that swing. You watched the lesson of him last night trying to get dialed in with the short game with Ricky Fowler. Very interesting. Would love to see him strike a ball in real life, see how far the ball actually goes. But again, powerful move. Very powerful move. On to the next one is Eric Anders Lang, Random Golf Club. One of my favourite channels. Probably does the best series online with the Breaking series, like Breaking Iron Hills. The Breaking series is probably one of my favourite golfing series online, where he takes 4. He did Pebble Beach last, I think. 4 people trying to break different things of championship level golf courses. And yeah, but his swing is very different. I kind of like it. It has a really quick tempo to it, but it's also rhythmical. It seems like it's like you could dance to it. Hey, hey. He's doing some great things in the golf world at the moment. And this video with Peter Finch was brilliant because, like, Eric lets it hang out there, and I think that a great lesson that he lets it hang out here. I think he hits like 14 balls on one hole because he just keeps shanking them. Like, a lot of people might cut that out, but no, not Eric. Very, very, very enjoyable. It's a nice swing. I like the tempo. Good, quick tempo. I like it. Next up is Matt Fryer. Very consistent content creator. He does the 30-shot challenge quite a lot. But he absolutely looks like a great golfer as well. And very underrated, it seems, in the power. When he's at the top of the backswing there, like, hands are high and everything. He looks like he's in a powerful position. What I like is when he goes out with Peter Finch and stuff like that in the videos, like, you always think Pete's have to put on a load of speed and everything like that. Matt's up there with him. Like, he's no joke. I really, really like the golf swing because you can see when you're watching Matt, you can actually see him, the weight transfer going back and forward quite obviously. And obviously that's where he's picking up a lot of speed. You know, you can see it there. He brings it back and then he throws it forward. bringing the club through. Nice tempo, nice rhythm. Beautiful golf swing, very simplistic but powerful move. But it's that weight transfer that he seems to use so well to get through the ball. It's really like I don't know. You tell me. Like, do you take inspiration from golf swings online? Because I looked at them and go, I like that golf swing, you know. And I've picked these ones particularly because they're all so different. This guy here, James Robinson, absolute baller. I'd love to see a match with him and Ryan. He actually nearly holds it here, nearly dunks it, but the swing is just brilliant. It's just so good. And even when he's going through the ball, you can see how low on the left he is, the sequencing and everything. And he's very powerful as well. Like he seems to drive the ball a really long way. I love watching rounds of golf when he's on Rick's channel because it's enjoyable. Like all these really, really good players, they make the game look effortless, even though they've put the work in the back end, maybe thousands of swings, thousands of balls, hundreds of balls, hundreds of thousands of balls hitting them. Like, but he just makes it again. He has a quite quick tempo. The time, like, there's no rush at the top of the backswing. That's what I'm noticing there. Like, he gets up, he's moving, and then it's gone. He actually nearly dunks this one, as Rick liked to say. He played in the Open. But one of my favorite, yeah, great swing. Like, great swing. If I could have anybody's swing, I think, out of this, I'd probably take his. His or Ryan's. Yeah, it'd be hard not to pick Ryan's, I'll tell you that much. Next on it is Grant Horvat. Great content creator. Producing some great stuff, but he's an absolute baller on the golf course. He doesn't really like to hit things hard. You can see with Grant, like, look, when he's up at the top of his backswing, look how far he's pushing that club away. It's crazy. On the chest turn, it's huge. Like, it just shows you how you can create more speed out of something like that. It's nuts. Big chest turn, hands really high, and also really pushed away. Now, I did get a lesson before, and the instructor was telling me to push as far away, and like the lesson was all about speed. So obviously Grant's copped onto that because he's spent time around Bryson, spent time around players like that. But it just means his arc is so much bigger, like, and he looks like a tall lad anyway. Like, it's just such a solid golf swing. Like, again, it's free flowing. One thing that I admire about Grant's golf swing though is his tempo. His tempo is just beautiful. That's what I take away from his golf swing. It's the tempo. Whenever I'm thinking of golf swing and tempo, I do have a tendency to think of Grant's swing. It seems effortless but powerful at the same time. Like, nothing seems rushed. Because sometimes I have a tendency anyway to kind of rush. If I rush, I'll hit it harder, I'll hit it faster and everything. It's never the case. It's never the case. But watching Grant hit it, you kind of watch it, oh no, let me be lazy. It's nearly like Ernie Els. It's that lazy and slow. Ryan's the same way. Ryan looks lazy and slow, but immensely powerful. And I think good tempo does show that. Good tempo can nearly fool you into think someone's not swinging fast, but they are. Like, and I think that's what we associate with somebody with really good tempo. We're like, they're not really hitting the ball that far, but yeah, they are. They're hitting it mighty far. Next one, last one actually, Peter Finch. Pete's done a lot of work, and again, Pete's gone on this speed journey. He can hit the ball a mile. He can hit the ball a very, very long way. But again, if you watch it, like, I don't know, like, you tell me, like, but I'm just looking at these swings. Like, what I love about Pete's swing is, like, he's very, very stable. You will never see Pete nearly fall over or anything like that. It's very unlikely. Very stable base, but very powerful. But again, watching it here, maybe it's the angle that hands don't go up crazy high. It's like he's bringing it back to wait for that moment where he wants to kick it down. It's a very powerful move he has. It reminds me of Ryan, and it reminds me of Garrett Clark, the way they swing. Hands not crazy high, but it's more about creating that coil, that tension there, and then using the bigger muscles. But Pete is so stable through the whole golf swing, and he can get it up into the 120s, like club head speed. And the stability in his swing is something that yeah, because sometimes I am stable at all, you know. Yeah, it's a great golf swing. He's really worked hard in it, and his quest for the Open is back, so hopefully he gets in. But there you go, there's some of my favourite swings online from some great content creators. Which one was your favourite? Let me know. Which one do you like? So get in the comments, let us know. If you haven't subscribed, do subscribe, and we'll see you next time.